One. Cheers.
Cheers.
Toxic relationships.
No, furthest from it. Give up their careers for their husbands, and then, they're the first wife, and then they get traded in for a second wife.
What is a go-to meal to impress a woman?
Pasta. There's a level of security when it comes to the husky man.
Thank you for listening to the Men Don't Know podcast. I am the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys and we ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app and you're listening, I can't thank y'all enough. Once again, download that Men Don't Know podcast app so you can listen from start to where we are at now, episode 201. And see how we started and see where we're at. And as always, merch store is open. I can't thank y'all enough for supporting. But hit me up on Instagram at MenDon'tKnow, Twitter at MenDon'tKnow1. Shoot me an email, Chris@MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website and shoot me a message. Corey, my guy, how are we living?
What's going on?
Not much, man. Chilling, my guy. And we did Molly. And now we're
Molly?
Yeah. No. God, Coy, my God. All right, my God. We talked to Molly, and she had her own situation with her guy, and she finally found the right one. And we hope that's still going on great. But I was talking to a longtime friend and listener of the show, Darci, and she has a little bit of tea to spill.
Yeah?
And last time we talked, she was in a relationship. Well, first time we talked, she wasn't in a relationship. She was celibate, and she was waiting to get married. Then she got into a relationship and then fell out, and, apparently she disappeared for a little bit. So, as guys, when women disappear,
they're in a relationship. Not a lot of tact. Not a lot of mingle.
So, and now she's back. So let's hit her up and see. Let's call Darci and get some tea from her and see what happens. Jesus, let's turn that down.
Hello?
Darci.
Hi.
How we doing? I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up.
Hey, Darci.
Hi, Coy. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, but let's get straight down to the nitty gritty. Now you're back. So where have you been?
Just dating, I guess. Well, I had a boyfriend. It didn't last long. It was just
Okay, wait. So let's get down to the bottom of this. Because your story, your situation is slightly different, but really the same. For a level.
I went from neglected to smothered. Like the last one was so cool, and now this one smothered the life out of me.
All right, so let's get down to it. When did you meet said guy? When did you meet Ricardo? Hey, let's keep him, like name.
So, 3 months ago.
3 months ago.
That's his name?
No, it's not.
No.
I just don't want to use his name, man. Let's give him some peace,
Yeah.
Okay, how did y'all meet?
Online, in dating site.
Okay. Swipe right. Okay, so I take it from swipe right. How many dates?
Before we made it official?
Yeah, how many dates are you going on?
I don't know about dates. It was a month of talking, and then he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I still kind of thought it was too soon, and he even said, I know everyone always rushes you and wants you to be their girlfriend, and I don't want to rush you, but I don't want to wait anymore. And I was like, okay, I guess. We'll see. You seem different. No.
Okay, you seem different.
Well, he was definitely different, but it was a deceptive, manipulative, different, controlling kind of, he did everything for me. That man, worshipped the ground I walked on. He would buy me anything, do anything for me. But then he'd, expect things, I guess, in return. Like he was only doing it to get something, and then if I didn't want to go somewhere with do something for him, he'd be like, "After everything I do for you," and I'm
wait, slow down, to get what?
Just anything. Like he could never do anything by himself. He could never even. He would stay over and like, "Oh, let me go get some groceries for dinner." I'm like, "Okay, go ahead." And he's like, "No, you have to come with me," or like pick up his son. I'm like, "Why do I have to do all these things with you?"
Pick up your son.
His sister's baby shower. Like, I'm like, I don't want to go to all that stuff, and I didn't even want to meet his son so early on.
How many months?
Still did.
Yeah, of course she did.
We're only together for like 2 months.
You were only together for 2 months, and you met his son.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They would stay over. Like sometimes they would be here for the weekend, and I'm like, you guys are overstaying. You're welcome. Wow. That was another. Basically moved in, Chris. He had like a closet full of things. He had a hamper here. He had a toothbrush. He had his
2
bike.
months?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I told him twice, like, bro, you're invading my space, you know? Back up. And he's like, he would get up in the butt. He was so sensitive. He took everything as rejection if I didn't want to do something.
Okay. Damn. Okay, so let me ask you this now. Let me ask you this real quick. I can't believe first of all, she met the son in 2 months. I can't believe she, I can't believe she didn't I can't believe you met his son in 2 months.
I didn't want to. He was like talking about his son. I was like, no, like it's cool. We can wait, like 6 months or even like engagement. Like I would be fine with waiting, like no rush. And then one day he just pops up like, oh, I'm bringing my son. And then his son was all like awkward, like, hi. He's only 10, but
only.
You don't. Only.
He's like, my son likes you. He likes coming over. I was like, no, I think.
There's the red flag.
Yeah. Okay. Now, he did everything you want him to do.
Yes. He's like, since I'm going to be here, how about I do XYZ? Like, he was an electrician. So he hooked it up, like, outlets and, like, LED lights outside. My patio's all hooked up. Like, whatever he did. He repaired stuff. He filled the groceries, the freezer, the fridge.
Damn.
Asked him to do any of this stuff, mind you. He just did it. And then he'd be like, well, after everything I do for you, would you? I'm like, oh, God. It was like keeping tabs,
Damn. I mean.
But he wouldn't leave me alone. He needed, like, I couldn't even breathe, Chris. Like, I got so turned off so fast. Because he was always here, everywhere I looked. And then he would text me, like, uncontrollably while he's at work. He would send me pictures of every little step that he was doing. He would send me like price tags. He would be like, I made this much, like look at this hole in the wall. Like I'm just like, I don't need a play-by-play of your day, It was a bugaboo.
Okay. You call him a bugaboo. Some women call him the man of their dreams. Because good thing. Okay, but
a man giving a girl attention.
Yeah, last guy she dated, he wasn't giving her any attention.
Yeah,
Darci, you was over here begging like Keith Sweat for attention.
Heck yeah, Papi Fuego did not give me any attention.
Okay,
she just wants the halfway attention, not the full way attention.
Okay, let me ask you this: was the sex good?
No.
I'm saying. All right, so there we have it. Fucking 9 minutes in, and we got to the bottom of it, basically.
No, you've asked me before if I would stay with someone if the sex was bad, and I said yes. So there's other qualities, but he just completely turned me off in so many different ways. He was like pushing me away. He was pursuing too hard, So I was stepping back.
Pursuing too hard.
Pursuing too hard is pushing away.
Yeah.
I thought you wanted to monopolize my time.
And one time he scared the hell out of me, Chris. We were fighting and he was staying here and I locked like my bedroom door and I like put a pillow and blanket on the couch for him and he was like knocking and I was like, I'm not opening it, like I'm going to sleep. Just go to sleep. Like I don't want to talk to you. And then he turned my heater on 90 degrees to make me come.
He froze.
I mean, that's not funny. That's not funny
Negotiator tactics right here.
Freaking, right?
What are you, Sam Jackson?
There was that's in the hallway, so I had to come out and I said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I was like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Well, you wouldn't talk to me." And I was like, "You're fucking psycho."
What a move. What a move.
Go ahead, come on, man, put that there. Boy, hey, he smoked her out, basically.
Yeah, he did. He smoked her out. Threw the tear gas in there. I can wait.
It was so
I can wait.
funny. I'm like, what are you gonna do next time? Like, lock me in the closet when I don't do what I want, or like slash my tires? I was like, you're
R.
fucking.
Kelly. He got trapped in the closet. Got trapped in the closet. Died, dog.
Yeah.
I mean,
He didn't give me to miss him or anything, you know? He was just always there. I was like, go away, bro. Like,
Did you give him hints? Did you let him know?
yeah, like,
Don't say, you know.
yeah, because all we're hearing, hey, your side, not his side, or not what really happened.
no, he took full accountability when I broke up with him. He was like, I know, like, I did smother you. I did overstep my boundaries. I did stay too long. I did introduce you to my son too long. You know, he took full responsibility, but yet he was still trying to be manipulative on like the day we broke up and talked. He like walks in, like looks at my dog, like, oh, remember I was supposed to get you a Rottweiler for Christmas, and he like looks at
Damn,
nails.
y'all are about to get a dog?
I never took you to get your nails done. He like brought me like a nice set, and he knew we were breaking up, and I'm like, you're so manipulative. Like,
Buddy, it's over.
Wait,
go.
y'all were supposed, wait, let's get back to you guys were supposed to get a dog.
no, he was supposed to buy me a dog, a Rottweiler, because I've always wanted another one. I have one, but another puppy.
Wow. You were going
He
to
was
take a
just
dog?
putting everything out there to try and get me to change my mind, you know? And then he's sitting there, like, we're broken up, and he's just sitting on my couch, and he's just like,
Damn,
so
he don't
today
even
at
want to
work-
leave?
no. And I was like,
Oh,
listen,
buddy.
this is another issue. Like, you overstep your boundaries, you know? We're broken up, and you're sitting here talking about your day and what you're doing tomorrow. Like, leave, bro. It's over.
He turned up the heater and just sat there in his underwear.
And looked at you. Like,
What?
waiting. like got
What?
to go. I could be here all night.
Someone, but not for me. He was a gentleman for the most part, except for his freaking psycho tendencies. He took care of me, but you can't buy love. It's just, he killed the attraction and the chemistry.
You can't buy love with attention. You can't buy love with money. I mean,
No.
Turn the heat up. Force your way. Things are going to get hot and steamy either way.
The heat is on.
The heat is on.
I mean, okay. Let me ask you this. When, I mean, damn, it was only, did you even make it 3 months?
No.
Damn, you couldn't even make it to probation. Okay, so 60 days.
Well, we talked for a month and then we dated for 2 months. So that is
Okay,
that's
90. That's 90.
How many months does it take you to realize this guy is...
Yeah. Okay, like, I remember you saying he's the one. He's doing all these things for me. I love it. Hashtag my everything.
No, I mean, he was taking really good care of me, but then it started like turning into manipulation. And I was like, oh, so you're doing all these things because you want to like low key control me, you know? And I'm not about that.
Okay, wait. Define control.
Well, okay, one day we're sitting here eating and
Okay.
he's like, can I have
Wait,
some water?
question. Did he make the meal?
No.
Okay, I'm asking. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, so you cooked dinner.
We're sitting here eating, and then he was like, can I have some more water, like a water bottle? And I was like, yeah, sure, hold on 1 second. I was like texting my mom, and then he stood up, and he was like, some good girlfriend, huh, after everything I do for you? And I said, oh, you got me fucked up.
Damn.
So then he met the other side of me.
Yeah, see.
So just little stuff, like little comments. He was like super sassy. Sometimes I thought he was gay, honestly. He was so damn sassy. His mannerisms and like, I don't know. I think he was gay.
You know, just because you don't like him?
No, my parents said the same thing.
What was his?
Okay.
What was
So
his tendencies?
whoa. So then you took him to meet your parents 2 months in, or no, a month in.
No, we were swimming at the house, and my parents came over to my grandma's house, and then my parents came over and they met him, and then they're like, my mom had said something. She's like, "Is he like bi?" And I was like, "No," and my dad's like, "Nah, he's gay."
Damn. Pop said it?
Yes, he said as soon as I shook his hand, he's like, "I knew he was gay." I was like, "Oh, shit."
Wow.
I don't know. Like, he would roll his eyes, he would like hold his hands weird. Like, he just was not very masculine.
Okay, you could say that. Maybe he's metrosexual.
Sure.
I mean, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay, so I guess if the sex was fire, I think he'd probably make it like 120.
No, he smothered me.
Okay, so you went from a guy that didn't want to give you any time, or barely any time, because he still gave you time.
When it was convenient, yeah.
Okay, and the sex was fire.
Yeah.
like fire. Now let's get down to this. Was it fire like? Was it fire like nasty, like napalm fire, or was it just like, oh no, sex was it was good?
Nasty and just good. Yes, it was amazing.
Man, it sounds like you having flashbacks. Wait, what? What did you say?
Oh my! I said I thought about hitting him up, but I was just kidding.
You see what I'm talking about? No, you not. No, you not. Every joke has a little bit of truth into it.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
Oh, see.
Or not last week. He hit me up last month, like, "Oh, I'm just reflecting on life, and I owe you some credit." And and I was like, "Okay, bye."
Oh, because you was with your boo thing that was doing everything for you.
Yeah.
But blowing that back out. See, she real cool. She really want to get that futon now. Corey, you see what I'm talking about? She really want her back blown out on a futon now.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so see, this is what I'm talking about. See, old boy over here was gonna take her to Cabo and everything. You see what I'm talking about, Corey? Boy would have took her. The boy would have took you to Cabo. Yes or no?
He was gonna take me to Mexico in October, not Cabo.
See?
We're gonna go to Mexico.
Same thing. She shut all that down. See what I'm talking about, Corey?
It was what I would have got it. But
wait, what's up?
all I had to say was what I wanted, and I would have had it. But
wow.
no.
See?
Yeah.
She over here texting the dude in the wife beater and Nike slides. Okay, you see what I'm talking about? Talking about
giving all that attention.
Man, AKA calling on Tyrone. Huh? Okay. See what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about, Coy?
No. If a girl was texting you nonstop and blowing you up and like
first of all, you already know I ain't got that time. I don't have that much time in my life. So
exactly, but that's a turn off.
I'm not.
You would not.
Well, my first thing is you can't my biggest thing is don't monopolize my time and don't stress me out.
Mm-hmm.
So
no, it was like he was obsessed with me though. Like it wasn't healthy.
I know some women that wish their man was obsessed with them.
There's a limit though. He exceeded it. It was too much. It got to like creepy status.
I mean, it was creepy when he turned the heat up. Hey, let me ask you that. At what point, at what month, I mean, it was only 2. So at what week in the relationship did he do that?
What week?
Yeah,
I mean, probably like 5 or 6.
Okay. Damn, you yeah, okay, because you only had 8 weeks with him. Yeah,
I came out ready to fight him. I was like, "You're tripping."
You locked the door, so he smoked you. He literally smoked you out.
Sauna session.
He did. And he opened my slider door, so the air would just keep running, and I was like, "I'm gonna fight you."
Your boy had a plan. He didn't even say, "Hey, I'm gonna break down this door." He was like,
"You think he turned it to 95? Brisk, nice brisk 95."
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, no. I mean, everyone wants attention. Everyone wants communication. Everyone wants someone to spoil them and be a gentleman. But it was just
worship the ground you walk on.
It was unhealthy. He had no life like outside of me.
That's never good.
He just pushed every boundary. Like I remember, maybe the second or third time we were like kissing, he like grabbed my boobs, and I was like, "Don't grab my boobs," like what the hell? And then
the second time
he laughed and like did it right after that, and I said, "Did you not fucking hear me?" Like he just always overstepped boundaries. It was all about like what he wanted.
Okay, so what was the first red flag you noticed? First of all, I mean, it only went 8 weeks, but
it should have been that one, honestly. Like he didn't care. He like straight up laughed, like okay, and then he did it again.
Okay, so you passed that one. You saw the fire. You saw a little bit of the fire on the first floor.
Yeah, and I stayed.
Okay, so let's So what was the straw that broke the camel's back?
That I had to tell him twice to like get his shit out of my house. I told him like you can bring a few clothes, and if you're gonna spend the night, spend the weekend together, whatever, bring a change of clothes. But then he has like a whole wardrobe again. The first time when we fought, he took all his stuff. Oh, it was the night of the heater. He took all his stuff because I was like, "Get your shit and get out." So,
I would hope so. I would hope so.
I could have killed him, Chris.
Okay, so he took all. Let me ask you this: what did he bring over? Because you act like he brought the world over.
He had like a section of my closet. He had a hamper like full of clothes. And then he had a toothbrush. He had his bike. He had that little thing that you hook the bike up to. You could just ride it and not go anywhere. I don't know. It's called like the trainer thing.
Oh, he had that in your house?
Yes, he had an air compressor. He had like some beach chairs and a wagon. Like he was like moving in slowly, and I was like, "No, bro."
This boy brought a little bit every time, huh? He brought a little bit every time.
Just a toothbrush.
Like, I'm just gonna keep this here just in case. Like, no, I'm all for a sleepover, but you're not living here. Like, you don't pay no bills. Get out.
Damn, he had to go.
So he took his stuff when we fought, and then he brought it back slowly. And then I was just like, "Listen, bro."
He started sneaking them in, boy. Boy, Coy, he started sneaking them in like in the VIP section where I had to bring a couple people in at a time. Boy.
And then he expected me to do his laundry. Like one day he came back. I was like, "Listen, I need some space." It had been like a few days, and he came back, and then he was like, "Oh, you didn't do my laundry?" And I said, am I your wife? Like, what do you mean? And he's like, "Oh, like I thought a good girlfriend would do laundry." And I was like, "Oh my god." Anyways.
Damn.
Or he would expect like breakfast in the morning. I am not a morning person. I barely wake up for work, and I don't eat until like 10:30. And he's like, "Are you gonna make anything?" I'm like, "No, you're grown. Are you?" Like,
I mean, it is your house.
That's fine. I didn't expect him to stay though. He's like, "Get a hint. Go home. I'm not gonna keep feeding you." Because he just made it seem like it was expected. Like, I would love to cook for my man. I would love to serve my man. I would love to do all those things, but he made it seem like I needed to do it right then and there, and that just turned me off. I was like, nope, if you're expecting it like that, you could just do it yourself.
He should have just got up and started making breakfast himself.
Yeah, I told him. I said, the kitchen's right there. You know where everything is. And then he brought like a freaking 30-pack of like breakfast sandwiches and put it in the freezer.
That's not going to do it. The microwave, the Jimmy Dean's aren't going to do it.
Yes. And then he's like, "These don't taste good." And I'm like, "Well, I mean, I never told you to stay every day, so maybe you should eat breakfast at your house." It just wasn't fun anymore,
cohesive.
He overstayed his welcome.
All right. So my question to you is, now where do you go?
I'm going to the bar later. No, I'm just kidding.
Back to online dating.
Back to online dating. To find another. Who
I don't know.
Next guest. Like, who is, like, So are you done with dating? You just gonna let it happen on its own, or are you just gonna be out there looking again?
Just
I
go to the
mean,
bar.
I'm always available. We'll see what happens.
Interesting.
I met someone when I went to that concert. Technically, he was still my boyfriend.
You see what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
Already had a replacement before she fired the starter.
No, not even. It wasn't even like that. I was just toasted. But he's pretty cool. We'll see.
We will
Not rushing anything for sure.
I mean, I don't know what isn't rushing with you. I mean,
I know.
I mean, 2 months. Y'all was about to pick out
Wanted me
baby
to meet his
names.
parents. I was like, no. And then he got all butthurt. I didn't want to meet his parents.
I mean, you already met the kid, family. I mean,
I know.
he was already spending the night. That was crazy.
Yeah. I need help.
Yeah.
Send help.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the girls together. Get you over here too. We're gonna figure this out. I am gonna let you go. I appreciate you as always, and I wish you the best of luck with. Third time's a charm, Coy. Hey, you never know. All right, I'll text you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Buddy.
Poured it on too hot, too fast, too much.
And she retreated. He tried to smoke her out. That is it, bro.
She buy her gas mask.
He turned
She's
the
gonna
heat
buy the
on.
portable AC unit in the
Turned the
room.
heat on. He turned the heat on to 95.
That's a nice move, buddy. That is a
Hell of a move. Hey, you can tell he's no rookie. He's no rookie. That's a vet move.
that's a vet move.
That's a vet move. He wasn't banging on the door. He didn't do nothing ignorant. He didn't do nothing childish. Like,
That's not my gas bill.
not even that. He was like, all right, you'll have to come out one way or another. Damn. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. And once again, listen to the app, download the app and listen from start to finish, from where we started to where we are at now. As always, the merch store is open. I can't thank y'all enough for supporting. And as always, hit me up on Instagram at MenDon'tKnow, Twitter at MenDon'tKnow1. Shoot me an email, chris@mendon'tknow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website. And my guy, Coy, it's another one for the books. We are out.
Hey.
Toxic relationships.
No, furthest from it. Give up their careers for their husbands, and then, they're the first wife, and then they get traded in for a second wife.
What is a go-to meal to impress a woman?
There's a level of security when it comes to the husky man.